A Justice Department request to add a question regarding citizenship to the 2020 U.S. Census is drawing criticism.
The question hasn't been included in any recent surveys, so the issue's now become a hot political issue.
U.S. Census surveys are held every 10 years to try to get an accurate count on our residents. But some say a question about citizenship or legal status would lower participation in the census.
Unfortunately, under this administration, there's been a lot of anti-immigrant rhetoric, and it may be possible that they just want to keep immigrants from getting counted.
Samuel Molina is the state director for Mi Familia Vota. He believes many undocumented immigrants would choose not to identify themselves on a survey.
Well, that's our fear, that's our worry.
I think in the current environment, that is a genuine danger.
Fresno State political science professor Tom Holyoke understands why some people would choose not to fill out the census if it contained a question about immigration.
Anybody who feels that they are at potential risk of deportation or having other family members deported, the last thing they're going to want to do is provide their information to the federal government.
But underreporting of a population base could lead to underfunding of services.
A lot of the money that comes from the federal government is dependent on the census. And so if we don't have a complete count of California or any of the other states, then we're not going to get the adequate funding, whether it's towards health care or towards education.
The stakes are high in this political battle, and not just in terms of federal funding.
Perhaps most importantly, that information is used to basically reshuffle congressional districts.
The Justice Department says the question is needed in order for the department to enforce the Voting Rights Act's protections against racial discrimination in voting.
We're hoping that the Census Department does all it can to fight off that request.
U.S. Census surveys don't go out until April of 2020, but a decision over whether immigration status is part of the survey is expected by March.
Republican Congressman Steve King of Iowa supports the immigration census question, while Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein is among those opposed. During the last U.S. Census in 2010, we were reminding people they should not be asked about citizenship or their Social Security numbers.